Well, good evening, everyone, or anyone. Thought I'd do a set tonight. It is Saturday night, and Saturday Night Fever and Saturday Night Live and all that nonsense. So, hope everybody's holding up, doing okay. Gonna do a song to start with, written by a guy by the name of Pierce Pettis, guy from Alabama. About my vintage. Pierce has been playing music, writing songs for decades, traveling all over the country. I don't know how the guy does it, but this is one about New Orleans. So send us out for all of our brothers and sisters in New Orleans. Hope they get through this. It's kind of tough times there, although it's tough times in Detroit at the moment too. So I guess it's tough times all over the country. So it's called Neutral Ground. Oh, the train pulled into New Orleans, and I made my way downtown, where saints and sinners chanced to meet what they call the neutral ground. Met a girl on the Rue Royale, she turned my head around, swirling like the mist that creeps along the neutral ground. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, she led me to the riverside and she slipped her hand in mine. I held on to a treasure like I never dreamed I'd find. The band was playing Dixieland, oh how I love that song. We stood and kissed the streetcars and rumbled up the neutral ground. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I quit my job, I swear I never liked it anyway. Working up in Illinois for a lowly salesman's pay. Now I'm back in New Orleans, making all the rounds, searching for the girl I left down on the neutral ground. Yeah. Well, every night's a party here, every day it rains, and weeks and months stretch longer than the bridge across Pontchartrain. I walk my feet down narrow streets with that there window way downtown, where saints and sinners chance to meet upon the neutral ground. Where saints and sinners chance to meet upon the neutral ground. So that's Pierce Pettis right there, Neutral Ground. Say a prayer for the folks in New Orleans. I'm going to do a song that I heard when I was about 14 or 15. And I always liked this song. And when I got my first guitar, I can remember trying to learn how to play this song. And I've never played it. This is the first time I ever played it publicly at all. Just learned it the other day. So I guess I'm probably still learning how to play this song. It's called Summer Rain, done by a guy named Johnny Rivers, who in the late 60s had a number of hits, and one of them that I just always liked was Summer Rain. Summer rain taps at my window, west wind soft as the sweet dreams, my love warm as the sunshine, sitting here by me, yeah. She's here by me. She stepped out of a rainbow, golden hair shining like moonglow, worn lips soft as her soul, sitting here by me, yeah. She's here by me. All summer long we spent dancing in the sand, and the jukebox kept on playing Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We sailed into the sunset, drifted home caught by the Gulf Stream, never gave a thought for tomorrow, just let tomorrow be, yeah. Let tomorrow be. She wants to live in the Rockies. She says that's where we'll find peace. Settle down, raise us a family to call our own, yeah. We'll have a home. All summer long we spent grooving in the sand, and the jukebox kept on playing Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Winter snow drifts by my window, west wind blowing like thunder, our love burning like fire. She's here by me, yeah. She's here with me. Let tomorrow be. Okay, so that's Johnny Rivers, Summer Rain, back in 1964 or 65 he recorded that. This is the song that was written by Townes Van Zandt, probably one of his favorite, or most famous, probably the most famous. There's a couple other ones, but recorded by many people, Willie Nelson, Emmylou Harris, everybody, Merle Haggard. Lots of people recorded. It's called Pancho and Lefty. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. But now you wear your skin like iron and your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his guns outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. Ah, but that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Now Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south, well, it ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid old Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. We only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Poets sing how Pancho fell and left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose. So that's Townes Van Zant's Pancho and Lefty. Anybody who's listened to me for any length of time knows that I'm pretty much enamored with songwriters. And this one was written by a great songwriter who I did meet at one point in time. Wrote a number of great songs, Garth Brooks, some of Garth Brooks' first songs, and other country artists mostly. Patrick Elger, he's a great songwriter. I used to put on a concert series in Clarkston about 20 years ago, and was fortunate to have Patrick Elger do a concert for us. But this one's called True Love. Adam and Eve on a Saturday night, that's when the trouble started. Eve said, Adam, let's go for a bite. She led him through the garden, and ever since then tried to make sense of the mystery of motion. But we might as well try to count the stars in the sky or the raindrops in the ocean. Well, you know it's true love, deeper than deep, hotter than a fire. Well, it's hard to find and it's harder to keep. It's the things we most desire. I was alone for so many nights, I really started to wonder if I had run out of chances to find a spell I could fall under. Then you walked in like in an Elvis film. You were singing Love Me Tender. I was hypnotized by your blue eyes, and the next thing I remember, well, you know it's true love, deeper than deep, hotter than a fire. Well, it's hard to find, it's harder to keep. It's the thing we most desire. And there is true love in a winking eye and a sweet perfume that lingers. It's an I love you on a new tattoo and that diamond on her ringer. Well, you know it's true love, deeper than deep, hotter than a fire. Well, it's hard to find, it's harder to keep. It's the thing we most desire. It's the true love we most desire. True love. It's a thing of beauty. Now, this is another songwriter who I love. And actually, it's Mary Chapin Carpenter. And we just happened to stumble into probably 4 or 5 live streams that Mary Chapin did the last week or 10 days. She's just like me. She's aged. And her voice is just like me. It's aged, but it's still a beautiful voice, and she's a great songwriter. This is one of many of her songs that I love. It's called This Shirt, which could actually be the song of This Shirt, because this shirt sort of mimics the story of this shirt in the song. So. This shirt is old and faded, all the colors washed away. I've had it more damn years than I can count anyway. I wear it beneath my jacket with the collar turned up high. So old I should replace it, but I'm not about to try. This shirt's got silver buttons and a place upon the sleeves where I used to set my heart up right there where anyone could see. This shirt is the one I wore to every boring high school dance where the boys ignored the girls and we all pretended to like the band. This shirt was a pillow for my head on a train through Italy. This shirt was a blanket beneath the love we made in our chalet. This shirt was lost for 3 whole days in a town near Buffalo, till I found the locker key in the downtown Trailways bus depot. This shirt is the one I lent you, and when you gave it back, had a rip inside the sleeve where you rolled your cigarettes. It was a place I put my heart, but now look at where you put the tear. I forgave your thoughtlessness, but not the boy who put it there. This shirt was the place your cat decided to give birth to 5. And we stayed up all night watching, and we wept when the last one died. This shirt is just an old, faded piece of cotton, shining like the memories inside those silver buttons. This shirt is a grand old relic with a grand old history. I wear it now for Sunday chores and cleaning house and raking leaves. I wear it beneath my jacket with the collar turned up high. So old I should replace it, but I'm not about to try. So that's a song about this shirt that, interestingly enough, Mary Chapin Carpenter wrote about my shirt, since I've never met her, only in my dreams. This song written by, I don't know who wrote this song, but I know who did it. It's always been a favorite of mine, and for a number of years, it was done by a guy named Don Williams, who's now gone to glory, but one of my favorite singers. He had a very deep voice. And I love this song, and I tried to work it up years ago and never finished it, but did finish it a year or so ago. It's called Old Coyote Town. It's kind of like a lot of old towns. It's probably an old Texas town. Got a U.S. flag on his front porch to remind everyone where he lives. And up in the attic there are papers that prove the old house is finally his. After 35 years the grass still don't grow in that rock-hard West Texas ground, where my old dad still clings to that old coyote. Like horses, the pickups are parked out in front of a cafe that don't need a name, where the old men rock and the tumbleweeds roll past the boarded up windows down Main. Waist-high weeds hide a for sale sign at the drive-in where my innocence died, with a rusty advertisement dangling by nails says popcorn and Pete Pepsi for a dime. Down at the depot where I live for good, there's a hobo with his three-legged hound, waiting for a train that no longer comes to that old coyote town. And the interstate rumbles like a river that runs to a rhythm that don't ever slow down, as cars and trucks and time pass by that old coyote town. Daddy falls asleep in the living room on the sofa with the TV on. Sometimes he waits for a phone call from me, sometimes he waits too long. But I still think of the people and the place that he loves. How much longer will they be around? Till it's ashes to ashes and dust to dust for that old coyote town. Like horses, the pickups are parked out in front of a cafe that don't need a name, where the old men rock and the tumbleweeds roll past the boarded up windows down Main. And the interstate rumbles like a river that runs to a rhythm that don't ever slow down, as cars and trucks, times pass by that old coyote town. God bless that old coyote town. Don Williams. Okay, now this is a song that is by my favorite guitar player. People, mostly guys, but people. It's always out there. Who's your favorite guitar? Who's the best guitar player ever? It's always out there. And it's always, I don't know, Eric Clapton or somebody. My favorite guitar player is Mark Knopfler. Mark Knopfler is just amazing. He's got amazing tone. He knows, as Mississippi John Hurt once said, he knows what notes not to play, so every note that he plays is just so tasty. And there is no way in this lifetime that I'll ever play guitar like Mark Knopfler. So that's why I'm going to sing one of his songs, because I can't play guitar. Not even in the same stratosphere as him. But I always loved this song, so like I've said before, I get to play whatever I want to play. This is called Sultans of Swing. You got a shiver in the dark and it's raining in the park, but meantime, south of the river you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double 4 time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces coming in out of the rain to hear the jazz going down. Competition in other places, yeah, but the horns, they're blowing that sound way down south, way down south. In London town, you check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. Mindly, he's strictly rhythm, and it doesn't want to make it cry or sing. Yes, an old guitar is all he can afford when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. Got a daytime job and he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. And a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown bags and their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans play Creole. Creole. And then a man, he steps right up to the microphone, says at last, just a tap out that old man. Good night, now it's time to go home. And he makes it fast with one more thing. We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing. So that would be Mark Knopfler, Butchered, right there. But oh well. I like the song, so I sang it. This is a Jackson Browne song called Fountain of Sorrow. Looking through some photographs I found inside a drawer, I was taken by a photograph of you. There are one or two I know that you would have liked a little more, but they didn't show your spirit quite as true. You were turning round to see who was behind you, and I took your childish laughter by surprise. And at the moment that my camera happened to find you, there was just a trace of sorrow in your eyes. Now the things that I remember seem so distant and so small, though it hasn't really been that long a time. See, it wasn't happening at all, although for a while our path did seem to collide. But when you see through love's illusion, there lies the danger, and your perfect lover just looks like a perfect fool. So you go running off in search of a perfect stranger, while the loneliness seems to spring from your life like a fountain from a pool. Fountain of sorrow, fountain of life. You've known that hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You've had to hide sometimes, but now you're alright, and it's good to see your smiling face tonight. Now for you and me, it may not be that hard to reach our dreams, but that magic feeling never seems to last. And while the future's there for anyone to change, still you know it seems it would be easier sometimes to change the past. I'm just 1 or 2 years and a couple of changes behind you. In my lessons of love, love's pain and heartache school, where if you feel too free, you need something to remind you. There's this loneliness springing up from your life like a fountain from a pool. Fountain of sorrow, fountain of life. You know that hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You've had to hide sometimes, but now you're alright, and it's good to see your smiling face tonight. Fountain of sorrow, fountain of life. You've known that hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You've had to struggle, you've got to fight. Keep understanding and compassion inside. You could be laughing at me, you've got the right. You go on smiling so clear and so bright. Jackson Browne. This is a Toby Mac song. Toby Mac, he's a Christian singer. Does the hip hop kind of stuff. It's hard for me to find out what Toby Mac song to do because I can't do that hip hop stuff. But this one's isn't such a hip hop song. It's called Steal My Show. Another cold night, another late flight. It's almost showtime and Diver City's waiting on me. We've got a packed house, the crowd is calling out. They want the beat to drop, but what we really need is you. If you want to steal my show, I'll sit back and watch you go. If you've got something to say, go on and take it away. Need you to steal my show, can't wait to watch you go. Oh, 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 so take it away. So now the crowd is hyped that you showed up tonight, anticipating, craving something more than smoking light. So I'll step out the way, I'll give you center stage. Alright, spotlight, give them what they came for. If you want to steal my show, I'll sit back and watch you go. If you've got something to say, go on and take it away. Need you to steal my show, can't wait to watch you go. Oh, 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 so take it away. When you arrive, we come to life. Our hearts collide, they're beating in the same time. You're coming through, all eyes on you. Our hearts collide, they're beating in the same time. Beating in the same time. No matter who we are, no matter what we do, every day we can choose to say. If you want to steal my show, sit back and watch you go. If you've got something to say, go on and take it away. Need you to steal my show, can't wait to watch you go. Oh, 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 so take it away. My life, my plans, my heart, it's all yours, God. Take it away. My dreams, my fears, my family, my career, take it away. Take it away. It's all yours, God. Take it away. Take it away. It's you I want to live for. There you go. Toby Mac, who said it couldn't be done. I said it couldn't be done. This is Lauren Daigle. This would be the first time I've sung this, not in the context of a group. You say, I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I'm falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe what you say of me, and I believe. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I'm weak. You say I am held when I'm falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God, and you'll have every victory. Oh, you say I am loved, can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I'm weak. You say I am held when I'm falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe what you say of me. I believe, and I believe what you say of me. I believe. There we go. That's Lauren Daigle. So this song was written by Rodney Crowell, that guy. Rodney Crowell is an amazing songwriter. And a number of people have done this. Emmylou did it. Willie Nelson's done it. Vince Gill did it. Rodney Crowell did it. Many people have done this song. It's called Till I Gain Control Again. Just like the sun over the mountaintops, you know I'll always come again. You know I love to spend my morning time like sunlight dancing on your skin. I've never gone so wrong as to telling lies to you. What you see is what I've been. There is nothing I could hide from you. You see me better than I can. Out on the road that lies before me now, there are some turns where I spin. I only hope that you can hold me now, till I can gain control again. And like a lighthouse, you must stand alone. Landmark a sailor's journey's end. No matter what sea I've been sailing on, I'll always roll your way again. Out on the road that lies before me now, there are some turns where I will spin. If only hope is you can hold me now, till I can gain control again, till I can gain control again. So that's Rodney Crowell. Check him out. This is a song that was written by Garnet Rogers, Canadian musician, songwriter, brother of the late great Stan Rogers, who's a legend in Canadian folk music. Garnet went on and has established a great career for himself for the last 25 years since his brother passed. It's called All That Is. Who can tell what in love with you fall? Some live in vain and never love at all. But as lightning strikes, or as a small insistent voice, if we are blessed, we will hear and heed the call. Give your love and never count the cost. Lose your heart and never call it lost. May your love be your shelter to the ending of your day. Love is all that is and all that ever was. May your love grow strong and always kind. May your hearts grow forevermore entwined in the brightest day or the stillness of the night. May it be each other's hand you seek and find. Give your love and never count the cost. Lose your heart and never call it lost. May your love be your shelter to the ending of your day. Love is all that is and all that ever was. Never more to be alone. Ever closer you have grown. Forever now may no distance come between. And each loving hearts you'll find a home. Give your love and never count the cost. Lose your heart and never call it lost. May your love be your shelter to the ending of your days. Love is all that is and all that ever was. Love is all that is and all that ever was. Garnet Rogers. Okay, so my son Max called me up. No, he texted me. That's, for my generation, a text is like a call, I guess. So that's what they do with these kids. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. He texted me and says, and with an audio file. He says, "Dad, you got to do the song. It's got Mike Baker written all over it." So it's Home, Philip Phillips. Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. Although this wave is stringing us along, no, you're not alone. Gonna make this place your home. Settle down. Pay the mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. Gonna make this place your home. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home. Okay, that's Philip Phillips right there, after a fashion. Okay, I got one more song. I kind of threw this in at the end. I thought it would be a really good song to sort of kind of just what we all ought to be doing in this time. It's a Carter family song called "Keep on the Sunny Side." So remember that, you guys. Keep on the sunny side. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright, there's a sunny side too. Though we meet with darkness and strife, the sunny side we also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, if we keep on the sunny side of life. The storm and its fury broke today, crushing hopes that we cherish so dear. The sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, if you keep on the sunny side of life. Let us greet with the song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, let us trust in our Savior always, who keepeth everyone in his care. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, on the sunny side of life. If we keep on the sunny side of life. Okay, kids, keep on the sunny side. So, thanks for listening, and I'll check you out down the lower.